Question 31. The height of a cylinder is 5 centimeters. The circumference of the base of the cylinder is 16 pi centimeters. Which measurement is closest to the volume of the cylinder in cubic centimeters? So first, whenever I approach a volume question, I'm going to draw a picture of what they describe if it's not given. So my picture is going to be the most beautiful cylinder you've ever seen. Okay, so this here, it's saying that we have a height of 5 centimeters, and we have the circumference of the base. So we have a base here, and we have a base here. We have the circumference of the base being 16 pi. So the space around this whole thing is 16 pi centimeters. So first we need to remember that circumference is the measurement. It's like the perimeter of a circle. And on your formula chart, there are two formulas for circumference, and you can find them under circumference, the circumference portion. And so on your formula chart, you'll see C equals 2 pi r, or C equals pi d. So these obviously are related because 2 times the radius equals the diameter. So they're the same formula, just whichever one works better for you. Today we're going to be using I'm going to use the 2 pi r one. So just know that they're the same thing. So in order to find the volume of a cylinder, we're going to have to first look at our formula, which is V equals capital B H. All right, so capital B is the area of the base, and in the area of the base, since our base is a circle, we're looking at capital B equaling pi radius squared, because that's the area of a circle. And so when we substitute in for our formula, we have pi radius squared times the height. So the things we need to find are the radius and the height, which was given. I guess I can replace the height with 5 because we know that, but we don't know the radius because all they gave us in our problem was the circumference. And so pause point for reflection 1 is read through the rationale for each incorrect answer choice. These are the rationales here. Write your own rationale for your own incorrect answer. All right. So in order to turn a circumference into a radius, we're going to take 16 pi. So C equals 16 pi. So if we need radius, that's why I'm going to say that rather than writing C, we can take this C and substitute it in for this C up here. So now we have two things equaling each other. So we have 2 pi r equals 16 pi. And then we solve for the radius. So we're going to divide both sides by 2 pi. So this becomes 1, and we're left with the radius equaling 16 divided by 2, which is 8. So our radius now, we can substitute that in. We now know that our radius is 8. So now we have pi times 8 squared times 5. And we can go to our calculator. Pi times 8 squared times 5. 1005.3. So, whoops. So our solution is the volume is 1005.3 centimeters cubed. So pause, point for reflection 2. When using the formula, what does capital B represent? And what's the substitution for capital B in this scenario? And that is the end of this question, with the answer being answer choice C.